right, let's start in a comfortable seat. We're going to get into our 6 directions of the healthy spine today. So back, forth, side to side, and twisting. So let's start just with the sacrum. Tug your tailbone under, and your inhale, send your tailbone back. So exhales, tuck, just a little round of the lower back. We're just going to try to isolate it for a couple times. Start to lengthen your breath, and then go ahead and take your seated cat pose. Round the spine. Take another breath here. Like get into the shoulder blade area. And on an inhale, send the heart forward, roll the shoulders back. We're going to take one more breath here. So really try to squeeze the shoulder blades together. And exhale, we'll round one more time. Tuck the chin and inhale. Heart comes forward, head might lean back. And then we're just going to come to a neutral spine. You can change your legs. And take your left hand out to the left. Big inhale to reach the right arm over your right ear. And you might gaze up beyond your elbow. You can relax your head a little bit. Try to send your right sitting bone down towards the earth. And that might give you a little bit more stretch in the lower side waist. Breathe fully, feel your rib cage. And on an inhale, engage your bandhas. We'll slowly come back up. Exhale, right hand down. And inhale, left arm lifts. And exhale, take it over to the side. So we keep rooting the left sitting bone down. Keep trying to roll the left shoulder kind of back. It might feel like you're almost leaning back a little bit to stay neutral in the spine. And a big inhale to bring us back to center. Exhale, left arm down, and let's extend the legs out in front. Flex the feet, inhale, right arm lifts, and exhale, take it into a gentle twist. So left hand comes behind you, right hand can touch whatever part of your left leg is available. So you do want to try to stay lifted onto your left fingertips here. We're not dumping back into the left shoulder. We're trying to stay neutral through the back of the neck. And each inhale gets you a little bit taller, and each exhale might create a little space in which to twist. Maybe your gaze is going off of your back shoulder. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale it down. Inhale, left arm lifts, and exhale, twist on this side. So all the same adjustments. Keep your feet flexing back towards your torso so legs are nice and active. And our breath is still nice and long and even for our entire class. We are maybe cultivating our awareness of the body, our awareness of the breath, and awareness of where the mind goes. Inhale, arm to center, and exhale them down. And let's cross the ankles, roll forward or come forward, however it works for you, into your table pose. And we're just going to get a couple of motions here. So you might do some circles with your hips in whatever plane you'd like to be in, whatever plane of existence. Kind of like a marauding bear, getting into the elbows, maybe the shoulders. Just a little exploration of the spine here, finding our tight spaces without any, of course, without any judgment or shoulds. Let's take the hands, maybe one hand print forward and exhale into our downward facing dog. Find something that works for your neck. So maybe your head is just going to dangle. Maybe you experience some length through the back of the legs without forcing the heels down. And on an exhale, step, walk, or float your feet to your hands for your forward fold. Inhale, let's come up halfway. Exhale, fold in. You might like to grab your opposing elbows, or you can do something else with your arms if you want. So the grabbing of the elbows just creates a little extra kind of weight to gently lengthen the spine down. Releasing anything you don't need. Release the arms. And let's slowly roll up to standing if it's okay for the back. If not, flat back. And then we start to roll the shoulders back. Take your inhale to lift up through the arms, lift the gaze. You might take a hold of the hands. You want to bring your pointer finger up. And exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. All right, inhale, lift through the arms, grab the left wrist, exhale over to your right. To add a little balance, you might lift the left foot up as well. Keep pressing into the right big toe to help. And let's inhale, return to center, return the foot, and exhale over to your left. Maybe you're going to lift the right foot up this time. And inhale back to center, step the foot. Exhale, chair pose as you twist to the right. So bend the knees. You might be able to gaze behind you a little bit. Knees can be as bent as you need them to be. Inhale, arms to center. Exhale, chair pose to the left. Make sure that breath stays nice and even. It's our foundation of our practice. Inhale, arms to center. And exhale, swan dive or bow into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, just bend the knees and we're going to sit back onto the mat and extend the legs out in front of you. So sit tall through the spine. Inhale, you can lift the arms. Exhale, lengthen the spine forward and then just let the hands come wherever they may be. Inhale, with that bind, halfway lift, and exhale, fold in. So at first you might keep that length. You could keep your gaze a little bit forward about at the big toes. Or you can start to gently round the spine here. So if it is not, again, if it's not creating any kind of pulling or ripping pain. Inhale, lift back up through the arms. Exhale, your hands down behind you. Fingers might face forward, or you can be on your fists. And today, let's just squeeze the shoulder blades. Try to lift up through the center of the chest, and you might be able to drop the head back. If it's not okay for the neck, you can keep the chin tucked towards the chest. So whatever your version is, take another breath to really try to lift up through the heart. And then we'll tuck the chin back towards the chest, and we're just going to end in a comfortable seat. So you can take your hands together to the heart. Thank yourself for coming to your practice, and I thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.